Alright guys, Gaijin Guide here once again with another video. This is going to be another very basic video. Just going over a few basic things that if you've been studying for a week or maybe two, then these are going to be some things that are going to be very crucial for you to learn right now. If you've been studying for more than that, you may not get much out of this video, but go ahead and stick around anyways, as there is a lot of information. So this is hiragana. I introduced this in the very first video. This is one of the syllables along with katakana. Each of these is just a sound and does not mean anything by itself. It's pretty much the equivalent of our ABCs. This is what we construct words out of. So here's a few vocabulary words. We've got inu, nu, which means dog. This is hiragana no I, or hiragana I, and nu, and inu is dog. Kore, this one actually doesn't have a kanji because some words do not have kanji for them. So this is kore, and that means this. I did forget to put sore, which is sore. That means that. So it's closer to the listener, and this is closer to the speaker. This is the kanji for cat, neko, neko, and that means cat. This is ni, ju, and ni, or ni, ju, and ni. So it's 2, 10, and 2. So Japanese numbering is a little bit different from English because it's kind of like multiplication. So you've got 2 here and then a 10 here. So you multiply that, that's 20. And then you add 2 and you've got 22. So it's kind of like a math problem in a word, which is kind of interesting. So you've got ni, ji, yu, u, ni. Niju ni, and that means 22, the number. Sai, there is actually a kanji for this. I did forget to put that, but don't worry about it. You won't really need to know that for a while. Actually, I think there's a kanji. I actually don't know if there's a kanji. I don't know it. So, sa and I means years old. Sai, years old, and it needs to be attached to a number, like in the situation that we have coming up. This is watashi. It's the kanji that means I or me. And this is watashi. Watashi. It means I or me. So in Japanese, we've got 2 styles of speech. We've got the plain form speech, which is used with friends and family. And we've got the polite form of speech. In English, we have kind of the same things. We've got, may I use the restroom? Or can I go to the bathroom? Same meaning in there, but you kind of say different ones in different situations. So I think it's a lot more prevalent in Japanese. Even to my boss, I really don't speak formally. I just kind of say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Plain things like that. But depending on the company and things like that, you will need to use polite English, just like you will in Japanese. So our main focus today is going to be desu. Now you'll notice I didn't say desu. You don't usually say desu. Some people will. I've heard it in in songs and things like that. They'll say like, oh, desu, or whatever at the end of a line, and it makes it sound more poetic or whatever. But most of the time, you're just going to read it des. So des is the polite form of the verb, and the plain form of it is da. Des, da. So what does des mean? Well, des is what's called a copula in English. Don't ask me what that means because I don't even know, but pretty much des means is, am, or are. So how do I use des? Des is a verb. Verbs in Japanese will always go at the end of the sentence. So in this sentence, that is a dog. それは犬です。それは犬です。Des is the verb. Is, to be. So, to be, dog, that. So, sore, that, inu, dog, des is. So, that is a dog. That's actually the hiragana ka, or not, sorry, it's ha. But in this case, it's pronounced wa. So, that is actually the topic marker, so it marks the topic of the sentence. In this case, we are talking about that. That over there is a dog. So the plain form of that would be それは犬だ. 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 So yeah, just replace da and des. So how do you use des in a question? Well, making Japanese questions is actually really easy. All you need to do is add ka at the end, and it will become a question. So, これは犬です。これは犬です。This is a dog. これは犬ですか? Is this a dog? It looks like a cat or a dog. I can't really tell. これは犬ですか? So how do I say was, the past form, the past tense of is? Well, des is the present tense, like we've learned. So the past tense in formal or polite is deshita, deshita. And in plain form, it's datta, datta. So, 私は22歳でした. I 22歳, 22 years old, でした was. I was 22 years old. You can add something before that, you know. When I first went to Japan, I was 22 or whatever. We're not getting too complex of sentences here. Excuse me. So, this is the plain version. 私は22歳だった. 22歳だった. Alright? Well, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, like, and subscribe if you learned something. If you didn't learn something, maybe watch the next video. I will have one out hopefully every week or every couple of days, provided I have the time. Once again, I am the Gaijin Guide. If you have any questions or if you want to recommend a video that you would like me to do, go ahead and post a comment. Or even if you want to discuss something, whatever, just go ahead and post a comment, and I'd be glad to read them and respond as soon as I can. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching again, and ganbatte kudasai. Good luck with your Japanese, guys.